finish. It's one of the more popular finishes, I suppose, because of George Harrison. There's been other folks play the guitars too. There's other models now. Like I was mentioning before about the 360, the current model 360 production model. It still has binding on the rear, but it's rounded on the front, and these cutaway horns are actually rounded off more. They don't protrude as much, and like I say, that decreases the cavity in the guitar to where it doesn't resonate as much, I think. You round off the edges, you roll the edges down, and they just don't sound the same. I've played those. I played these. I played them with both the high output pickups and the low impedance toaster tops, and they don't sound like these models. These are the full bodied models. By the way, there is a difference here. This 330/12 has 24 frets, and the 360/12 V64 only has 21 frets. Now the new style with the rolled sides, it has 24, just like this one, just like the 330. The scale is the same though. They're both 24 and 3/4 inch scale, full scale guitars. They both play the same though. I can pick either one of them up and they play the same. This one does has a moderate amount of fret wear on it. I've played this one. I've owned this guitar. I bought it brand new in 1998, and it does have a moderate amount of fret wear on it. It does not have any dents or nicks or anything other than there's two little, if I can get the light right here on the back of the headstock, right here, you can see maybe two little protrusions right there, but the finish is still real good. I may have not been in front of the camera. The finish is still real good, other than when the light hits it, you can see the little dents in it, and they're just like a pencil point dent. But other than that, you can't even hardly see them unless you angle it to the light. But other than that, there are no marks on it. The pick guard is good. The finish is good. There's dust on it. The back is good. There are no, these are in the grain. The way they do this is they'll take that one piece of board, and they use the same board, and of course it's in two pieces, and the top part they'll offset that top to gain a little more length on it. And if you can see that, the divided line is right down the center of the neck here. But this and this, I believe, once lined up on the same board, and then when they cut it, it offset this one slightly. But that's in the wood. I thought that was a mark, but it's not. But there's absolutely no marks whatsoever on this. The back of the neck is perfect. It's just like when I bought it, 1998. And I'm saying all this because I'm selling it on eBay. It's and what I will do is, it's got a new set of strings on it right now, but I will include another set of strings. You can look at the ad on eBay and it goes into detail. I've also got a bunch of pictures on photo bucket of this guitar, so you can look at those as well. Let's see. I was trying to think of any other things that I need to talk about. I'll make another video of comparing the sounds of these two guitars. You'll find that they do sound the same. There is no difference in them. One other thing about these guitars is with these toaster top pickups, you can lower the volumes down on them, and the sound is the same. If you do that on the newer single coil high output pickups, it sounds thin. It does change the sound of it. It not only decreases the volume, but it actually makes it sound different. With this little blend knob back here, actually you can turn the volumes up all the way. You can adjust the tones wherever you want them. And if this is in the middle position, you got three positions. You got the bridge pickup, middle for both, and then up for the neck pickup. But if you got it in the middle, you can blend infinitely between the two pickups. You can go full bore on the neck pickup all the way back to full bore on the bridge pickup, or anything in between. It makes it really neat the way they did that. It's got the original 6-saddle bridge in it. And it's got, I didn't show you the action on it. It's got fairly low action. It's set up pretty well. Like I say, with this guitar you can get 2 full octaves out of it. It's got 24 frets, so you can get 2 full octaves out of each string. Makes it a little bit more, but everybody that plays way up here all the time, you know, you got to really stretch and you're cramming your fingers together, really. But with either one of these guitars, you do have to have real thin fingertips in order to play them, because the strings are so close together. With both these guitars, the width of the nut is like 1.63 inches width. So the strings are placed real close together. And now with the model 660/12, it's got a wider nut. It's like 1 3/4 inch. So you get a little bit more spacing between the strings. Oh, one major difference, just cosmetically, is the dot fret markers on this guitar versus the triangular fret markers. They call them shark's teeth, some people do, but it's when you're playing the guitar, you never look at them anyway. If you're getting this for a if you're getting either one of these guitars as a collector, yeah, that's more of a collector guitar there than this one. This is a player's guitar here. There's been some really famous players actually use these, and they sound the same. They play the same. They just don't look the same. This is a little snazzier. The 360 is a little snazzier guitar, of course. The way the finish on the side, there is a slight amount of difference. They actually put this fire glow on the tops and the bottoms too. They actually try to blend in the tops and the bottoms on this Fire Glow. If you can see that. But I was surprised about this being a, I'm going to turn that one around. You can see where those two boards are joined together on this one. You can actually see it better than you can on this one. But you can also see the back of the necks, how the Fire Glow, they do that on purpose around that dark maple that they put up the middle of the neck. Both of these are set in necks. The neck actually goes into the body about that far on the guitars. And let's say once you, the bridge height, once you, if that neck starts getting a negative bow to it and you can't adjust it out with the truss rods, that bridge will usually stay about 1/4 of an inch from the base plate. It's got a plate that's actually bolted to the guitar. Then you got 4 little jack screws for the height adjustment. And if you maintain that 1/4 inch, you're fine. If you start getting lower, there might be a little concern to actually pull the truss rod slightly, a little more tension on. There is a difference in these. These knobs. They've been doing this with these. I'm not sure what you call these. These knobs are typical. I think the model 66012, which is the vintage model, I think it comes with these knobs, these black knobs. About all other models come with these knobs right here, except for the vintage reissue models, like this one. That's about all I've got. Next video I'll be playing these guitars, both of them, so that you can see if there is any difference in the sound between them. Okay, thanks for watching.